Hello, everybody. I wanted to go over templates I created for you to use if you so choose for the Create a Personal Learning Goal project. As you know, we've been talking about in class, we're recording the data for our learning goal. We're going to do that for 4 weeks. So I made some templates in case, one, if you haven't done those assignments, I don't want you to not be able to do these future assignments. So if you have not done that assignment, you can use this learning goal, okay, to record your assignments and grades each week for science, math, and English language arts, okay? If you would like to use that as your goal, you're welcome to do that as well. So you can see here in the example, you're going to write down each assignment in science, math, and English language arts for the week. So you'll do this for 4 weeks and record your grade. So it says here, my goal is to receive a blank percent or better on my assignments. So 60% and above is a D, 70% above is a C, 80 is a B, 90 and above is an A. So you can fill in what you would like here, okay? You're gonna keep this the same through all 4 weeks. Remember, you're working towards a goal. You can see here in this example, I've written down the assignments for the week and the grades for the week. So what we want to do is go in here and highlight the grades that meet the goal. So I'm going to highlight this with yellow. So this one's 100%. It's above 70. So I'm going to highlight this, left click, hold down and drag, and go up to the highlighter here. I'm going to highlight in yellow. This one's a 0, so I didn't do my reading log for this one, so I don't have a 70% or better. I'm not going to highlight that one. This one's a B+, so that's above a C. This one's a 35, so that one's below. So I need to highlight this B because that is above, so it meets my goal. I'm going to highlight the ones that meet my goal. Okay, so the total assignments that meet the goal. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 assignments that meet my goal. And then the total assignments for the week. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 assignments for the week. That's the way we're going to find our percentage. So our weekly progress, assignments are meeting the goal divided by the total multiplied by 100. So I have 4 assignments that met the goal divided by the total of 6 gives me 6.67. So I times it by 100, which means I move the decimal over 2 places and I get a 67%. This means that for this week, 67% of the time I met my goal. So you can do this for each week. Let's say you haven't been recording your data, you can go back and look at your grades for previous weeks and you can put those assignments in and those grades in and calculate it. So week 1, week 2, we're on week 2 right now. I made one for week 3 and week 4, okay? So this part right here, this percentage is always going to stay the same, but you're going to put your assignments and your grades in for that week and do your calculation each week so you know this percentage. Okay, let's say maybe maybe this is similar to your goal. You can go in here and modify these, right? So you could change these classes. Maybe you're looking at whether you turned your assignments in on time or not. So you could change this grade to on time. You could go in here and say, I want this to say on time instead. So you could definitely do that. Okay. So I really want you to get as much as possible out of this. So if you work on your goal that you came up with, I think that you will be the most successful. Yeah, you could put fake data in, but that's not really going to help you learn this process, and it's not really going to help you work towards your goal. This is supposed to be helping you develop good habits. So I hope you take this seriously. And if you run into difficulties with calculating percentages or figuring out what you're supposed to do, please just ask questions. I'm really happy to help you with this. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to show you real quick is if you want to learn how to make a table, if you want to do your own this way and make your own template, I want to show you how to do that. So you can go into your Drive, and over here where it says New, you can create a slide. So I created a new slideshow. I'm going to call this data template or organization. I know a lot of you are looking at putting things in your planner, that kind of thing. So I always go in and I change the layout to blank. I don't like to have stuff in there. I like to just start on my own. So how you make a table. Whenever you're wanting to put something in, like a picture or a text box, remember we added pictures and text box? I always look under insert. I want to add something to here. I want to insert something. So we can look here. Here was our image, our text box. If we keep going down, we get to table. Okay. So you're going to go over to these squares and you're just going to highlight how many columns. So columns are up and down and rows are across. Okay. So let's say I want to look at it all my classes. So I have 8 classes and there are 4 days a week that we go. I want to add one because I want to have titles. So instead of 4, I'm going to pick 5 across. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And instead of 8, I'm going to pick 9 down. That way I have a place to put my stuff. Okay. So now I have this table. So I can put my days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And let's say I want to put in my classes. I'm just going to put period 1, period 2, period 3, oops, period 4. You would put your real classes in here. You could modify this. I'll post this so you can modify it if you want to. You can change it to your actual classes. Period 6, period 7, period 8. Okay, and remember you want to always, okay, so if you want to move this around, see how this right here, it has 2 lines? That's just going to make the space smaller. If you want to move the whole chart, you have to have it so you can see these 4 arrows going in different directions. Then you can left click and hold down and you can move the chart down. You can move things over to the side if you have these arrows. So you can make it wider if you want. Okay. So I need to say also, maybe I will make this bold. So B is bold. Maybe, let's say I'm recording. I'm going to put an X in the box if I wrote my assignment in my planner. Okay. So I need to put something in here that explains what it means. So I might say an X indicates that I recorded my assignments due date for this class in my planner. Okay, maybe you're using Google Calendar, maybe you're using your planner that you got from school. So I'm just going to say this so that I know what it means. When I put an X in there, I know what the X means, right? So then if you are, let's say this was week 1. Then I could go in here and I could, maybe I just look in my planner at the end of the week and I say, okay, I have period 1, 2, 3, 4 on Monday and Tuesday. So I have these ones. I'm gonna just highlight these so I know which days I have them. And then I have 4, 5, and 6 on Wednesday and Thursday. Okay, so this gives me a total of 8 times I could record data and 8 times I could record data. So my total is 16. So let's say I go look in my planner. Oh, Monday I didn't put anything. Oh, Tuesday I did. So period 2 on Monday I did. On Tuesday I did. Okay. So maybe you want to also have some sort of mark that says, oh, I didn't have assignments that day. So you're going to need to figure out what you need to record. But it's the same thing where you're going to count the total times you could record something. In this case, it would be 16. And then let's say you had 4 X's in here. So you're going to take 4 divided by 16 and get your totals. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that if you wanted to make a table for your own data, you could, or I'm going to put these templates up and you can certainly use these, change these however you would like. I will put it as an ungraded assignment just so I can send a copy out to you so you can choose to use these or your own, right? I'm still very happy if you're doing it on paper to accept photos. But I thought it would be useful for you to know how to make a table. So as always, please feel free to ask me if you have any questions, and remember to be recording your data.